Yo, have you heard of LinkedIn Learning? If you haven't, LinkedIn Learning is an American massive open online course provider. It provides video courses taught by industry experts in a variety of subjects. Now, why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because Living Corporate is in partnership with LinkedIn Learning to provide diversity, equity, and inclusion courses. Listen, if you're trying to be a better ally, you want to understand better diversity, equity, inclusion strategies, or you just want to learn how to be a better leader, you got to check out the courses on LinkedIn Learning. So check it out. You can do it one of two ways. You can click the link in the show notes, or you go to LinkedIn Learning and you search Living Corporate. Again, link in the show notes, or go to LinkedIn Learning and search Living Corporate. I'll see you over there.
What's going on, Living Corporate? It's Tristan, and I want to thank you for tapping back in with me as I provide some tips and advice for professionals. Today, let's talk about decoding vague corporate speak. Every now and then, I'm inspired to talk about a topic based on a Twitter thread I read. Today's inspiration comes from Amanda Natividad, or @AmandaNat on Twitter. She decoded some vague corporate speak in her thread that I think would be helpful for you all to hear. So let's dive into 5 bullshit things your boss has said. First, we're like a family here. If you hear that phrase, run for the hills, this typically means that your employer is trying or will try to exploit the relationship they've built with you for more work. While it's possible to become friends, you all are coworkers, not family. Parents don't fire their children, and partners don't promote each other. Second, we need fresh blood. This simply means that they aren't going to hire or promote from within for a specific role. Chances are they will hire a friend or maybe contract out to a consultant who is also their friend. Third, they're just not a culture fit. Unless there is an obvious red flag about the person that is made clear, this is most likely discrimination. If the statement bothers you, you're more than likely not a culture fit either. Amanda suggests you document your concern and work on a plan to leave. I agree, because culture fit is usually BS. Fourth, we needed someone more senior, or that person is too junior. Both of these smell of ageism. Either they think you're too young or look too young. Also, if the issue is that you're inexperienced, they would simply say you're too inexperienced, or we need someone with more experience in this. If you love your job, you could ask for more specific feedback, but both Amanda and I suggest you start your job search. Lastly, the timing just isn't good right now. Now, sometimes the timing really isn't good, and if they specify why the timing isn't good, then it's more than likely true. If they didn't specify, they're just thinking of a better way to say no or stringing you along long enough so you stop asking about it. Amanda listed a couple more threads to decode, so I'll leave the link to the Twitter thread in the show notes. This tip was brought to you by Tristan of Layfield Resume Consulting. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook @Layfield Resume, or connect with me, Tristan Layfield, on LinkedIn.